Hi guys, today we are going to open and build this Blokees Action Edition Soundwave. I actually got this as a gift, that's why I'm very excited for this. So let's get to it. So there's the manual or the instruction booklet with all of the steps. And we got the runners. It's in individual bags for different colors, different parts. Kind of reminds me of model kits from Bandai or Kotobukiya or whatever model kits you can think of. So if this is the first time that you're building one, you actually don't need any tools, so don't be scared. You can just easily pull out the parts out of the runners and it would easily fall off. And then you can connect all the necessary parts just like Legos. It's quite easy. And I'm about to finish the head here. And actually, I am very happy with the result. And for the torso, we are going to build the joint first for the shoulders. And as you can see, there is already a part of the torso that has all of the electronics and the sounds. We'll get to that later. The building experience for this is quite easy compared to Gundams from Bandai. You actually don't need to clean each parts like Gundams where you clean out the nubs. For Blokees, you just need to connect everything like Legos. There are some repetitive parts though, like the arms and legs, since you're gonna build the same thing twice. And for me, the hardest part to put together are the fingers, since each fingers needs to be individually placed on the hand. And now we are going to build the legs. When I was building the legs, it reminded me of Massive-Grade Gundams where you build the inner frame or the skeleton first, which on this part it's the black plastic, and then eventually you'll build the armor around the legs. And as a wise man said, second verse same as the first. So time to put together the legs to the waist, and then the torso, and finally the arms, and then the head. And let's talk about the articulation for this. So you can move the head left and right, forward and back. The shoulder cannon can go up, left and right, forward and back. For the shoulders, you can pull out the shoulder armor and then you can raise the arms 90 degrees. And there's actually a small butterfly joint for dynamic poses as well. For the elbows, you can move it 90 degrees. And for the whole arm, you can do 180. For the wrist, it has a ball joint so that you could move it around. And each fingers are individually articulated. And we have a waist joint, which the torso can turn 180. And this figure has an awesome ab crunch. Let me show it to you. Soundwave can lean forward that so, but it does have a huge gap at the back, but that's totally fine. And then we do have front skirt joints which can move forward from the front and also the back armor skirts. And for the legs, Soundwave can kick that high forward and back. And Soundwave can do a full split. There is also an extra joint by the waist that you could pull out the leg down so you could have more dynamic poses. And for the knees, it can do 90 degrees. And for the feet, it has a ball joint so that you could rock the feet left and right. And it also has a toe joint. Another detail that I want to add are the armor pieces for the forearm, which are interchangeable. You could choose the one that has holes in it so that you could mount Laserbeak, or the complete closed one. The gun can actually be stored at the back of Soundwave, and you just need to pull the back part and then the handle, and then you can pull the front piece. You can actually put the blaster on the hands of Soundwave very securely because of a tab that exists on both hands so that the blaster would never fall off. And since Soundwave is a cassette player, he has this gimmick of he stores cassette tapes on his chest. Although the cassette tape is not transformable like the G1 version, it still has a cool detail and it actually looks like Laserbeak. So it's up to you if you want to display Soundwave with or without the cassette tape on his chest. This set also includes a miniature Soundwave in his alt mode, which you can display with Laserbeak like this. This set also includes a stand which has this claw thing that you don't even need to use. I'll show it to you later. You also have this magnetic Decepticon logo. It has a function. I'll show it to you as well later. And for the feet, you can tab those feet at those grooves there so that they could stand properly. Since Soundwave is already secured here, you actually don't need to put the claws around his waist. You just need to place it there at the back. And let me display Soundwave with Laserbeak in his arm here. His joints are so good that I kept this pose for a few months now and the arms never went down. I'll show you how the light and sound works. You use this magnetic Decepticon logo here. I seriously cannot understand him. Oh god, he is going crazy. Here we have Rumble. We also have Ravage. And we already saw him earlier, Laserbeak, and my favorite, Ratbat. I'm glad Blokees included his cassette minions already, and you don't need to buy them separately. And although they don't transform into cassette tapes, the details are very outstanding. And once you have the whole team together, it's very awesome to look at. If you are a Soundwave fan, if you are a G1 fan, I definitely recommend getting one. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you soon.